everyone, it's your girl, Scribe Not Scribble. It's freaking been a while, hasn't it? Right, so the reason for this quite impromptu video is I was doing normal boring adult stuff, just cleaning the house, and I found this. Now, for anyone who knows me personally, this is a $3 Kmart sketchbook bought from the kiddie section, and oh, what do you know, it's almost full up. So today I thought that I would go against my better judgment and I will do a walkthrough, and I'll show you what's in my sketchbook, because a lot of the stuff I've posted online, but I don't think it's all been in one place. So let us walk through it today. Right, am I going to regret this? Okay, so the first one, I don't know if you could see this, I hope y'all could see this. This is a very simple sketch. When I got this first, I was a couple of years ago, 1 to 2 years ago, I was on a placement for what I was studying at the time, and I sketched this. Very simple, very boring. Second one, slightly better. I'm getting Marvel vibes from it. You know that bald guy off Marvel, X-Men? This is giving me those vibes because evidently they have no hair, and also the cut of their dress. I feel like this is what a gender bent, I think his name's Professor Xavier, that's what he would wear if he's gender bent, but evidently this is meant to be another nature spirit, but more boss-ass bitch. If the first one had a glow up, you know. Oh, this one is a cool one because it was drawn in one of my mental health states, but it's I had some self-awareness, you can see that's the past, that's all the dark shit, that's me, or it could be you, that's the future, and I don't know if you could see this, but there's a hand coming out, and it's saying wake up bish, this is what your future got for you if you could just look up and look. But I didn't, because I'm a miserable self-absorbed creature. And this was really cool because when I uploaded this on Instagram, one of my pole dance instructors at the time actually liked this, and I just remember thinking yes, because this person they never liked any of my art. I thought they're oh, my art's finally getting cool enough to the point where everyone liked it. I immediately went on this massive tirade on my Instagram stories haha, I've got mind control all over you, soon you'll all like my art, you'll see. I would hope it was a bit more locally put than that, but the thing about past me is hella cringy, so let's just push that off into the past. So this page is blank, I don't know why I left it blank, but anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, I think it's blank because I was painting on this page, I didn't want the paint to seep through, so anyway, another mental health piece. Not really sure what the meaning is behind it, but it's it was an anagram of my life and my journey, and where I was going with things, and life's a maze, honey, and no matter which route you take, it's never the right one. So that's all my options. Read into it what you will. This one's obviously when I was being depressed and sad as heck. Didn't really finish it. This one was going to turn out really cool. I had so much inspiration for it. The thing about my art is I'll sketch it on pencils and paper, right, and it'll just see this stupid shoddy little drawing, but in my head it is so much more badass than this. I never finished it, but this was going to be a dope ass picture. You only have my word to kind of tell you this. So this was a logo design. I don't know what for, but it was important. And I remember it being important enough to sketch in here, but I can't really remember the scenario that I was logo designing in, so I've just got this mysterious snake-like thing, which I'm sure it means health. I'm so sure, with the hearts and the snake, I wish I knew it. This was back when I was studying, again, there is a lot of drama that I feel I should not go in, but this was inspired by the people around me, because I could tell they were concerned about me, but I wasn't gonna open up. The one time that I smidgenly opened up when I was in a studying environment, it landed me into so much shit. I'm just I'm never gonna open up to y'all again, and I just drew this because I could tell people were wanting to reach out to me, and I wanted to reach out to them. It's just it's never worth it for me. I can see now that looking at this, you could take this as a misinterpretation of someone venting to me about their problems, but it's not like that. It's this person saying coming up to me going hey, we're just a bit concerned about this, here's why, blah blah blah, and that's me struggling to hold in, because like everyone's always concerned. I just remember being in that environment, like I was just trying to get by. I was just trying to do what I needed to do, and everyone was like, oh, we're concerned that, and then it was just like they were so much more drama, and it was just so much more inconvenience. Like, just let me pass my paper and let me go on and live in peace. I won't bother you again after this. I swear. This one is my frustration about my always runny nose. Like, if you know me personally, you'll know I always have a runny nose. Like, I don't know whether it's hay fever, whether it's dust allergy, but I've had this since I was a freaking kid. Like, someone's like horrified that my nose is like, I don't know, damaging the environment. And then this one, this is crack out. This was an Instagram challenge. I wanted to win, and I wanted to be like the person who got the shout out. And I thought this was cool, but like the thing about Instagram challenges is no one's mind is your own. There's always going to be someone out there doing, I don't know, something 10 times better. So you will get cursed with this. Have fun, sweeties. This one was like a play on words. I think it was either like another Instagram challenge very shoddily done, or it was like one of my friends challenged me to do something, but it's like a cat or a pie, and that's why I'm saying like pie. Oh gosh, this next one. What's wrong with scribble this time? Well, who even knows these days, but it was just like depressing as heck comment. I'm not even gonna read it out because it's like depressing. It's like me feeling like nothing I ever do in life is good enough or the right path. It's like that last part, like it's the most depressing panel of all. You can pause the YouTube video if you're gonna read it. I'm not gonna explain it at all. That's like the last part of the comic right there. People must really worry about me. Like, if anyone in my life actually cares enough about me, they must really worry for my mental well-being, eh? And then there's like the same thing but written in Russian, because I'm like trying to work on my Russian. My one Russian follower, she like liked it, so she either identified with it or she's just grateful that I just did it in her home tongue. But I remember using Google Translate for this because I can't speak enough fluent Russian yet. This was some character design that I did. Like, it was meant to be like a deer or a centaur person. Like, they were meant to be like trying to untangle the hair and like maybe a piece of spider web like drew through her antlers. But I was just remember feeling frustrated. I couldn't get it right. Like, there was something in my head. I was trying to put it on paper, but it wasn't clear enough. So I'm like, screw this bitch's arm out. This was another one. Like, I wish I could find the finished piece. Like, I feel like this one was like one of those pictures where you draw the outline on like the paper and then you scan it onto the computer and like you go over it in digital art. This looks so cool in my head. Like, I don't know if I actually finished it. Like, this was meant to be like all of heaven behind this artist. Like, I purposely did the expression so you'd like wonder like, why is there an angel crying in heaven? Like, what's up with this? But I just remember like, this is one of those pictures where I look at, it's like the horse one, you know, I look at it and it's like, oh, this was so cool because I had this and this and this going on. Everyone else is looking like, that's just a line drawing, what's wrong with you? This one was cool. I made this one for a TikTok back when I had like an active TikTok account. It was so annoying because like when I do all the little videos and like compile them, TikTok will like compress it down to be 15 seconds long when I wanted the TikTok to be a minute long to like capture all my art. Like, just wouldn't do it. Like, nothing I did made the TikTok right, so it like came out all janky and glitchy and I hated it. But it had some really cool like background change. So I wish I could remember that. Oh, this one's about the state of the world. Like, I wanted to finish this, but I don't think I could do the hair right. But it's just like, I think it had like Wakanda vibes, which is ironic because I've never seen the movie Black Panther. But I do remember she was meant to have like gold glowing eyes, and I'm meant to glow like a lot more contrast to like the rest of the image around her. This one's fun. Looking at this one, you'd think it's like a heartbreak piece, but it's not. It's like, I just remember drawing it and like, you know, those days, like, I don't know if normal people are like this, but sometimes you just feel sad, but it's not like sad, it's just like your heart is like feeling very emotion and it like feels it so intensely that you could tear your whole skin open, and if you don't, it feels like your heart is tearing, like it literally, you feel physical pain like right here, and it's just like I just don't know how to put it into like English, and you don't know why, and you don't know why you're feeling like that. And I purposely didn't draw the mouth because like I find human mouths, they say the emotion that they think is appropriate for the time, but it might not be the true emotion, whereas the eyes show the real emotion. Oh, this one was like another one of those comics, but I think because this one was like a $3 sketchbook, like it's a big sketchbook, it's lasted me a long time. Like, the pencil's kind of smudged. If you can like understand it, good for you. I'm too lazy to read, and that's like hey look, there's like potato me in it, so like that's like the other version of the, that's like the other leading on panels back when I was trying to be funny. Who knows. This is a cool picture. I'm actually gonna like see if I can find the finished piece on Instagram, because it looks pretty creepy now. But like I remember drawing it and it like wouldn't look how I wanted to in my head, so I like took a picture, like I finished it on digital art and it looked exactly how I wanted to, and it was like such a cool picture. I went to work on my job in a cafe and showed everyone. They're like, that's pretty creepy, you need Jesus. Like, people said this to me who weren't even Christians. Like, I think they were Hindus, so I creeped them out, but I thought the art was pretty cool. Here's like another comic of me. Like, that's me, the person I want to be for Instagram, and that's me, the person I'm in real life. This was a tattoo design. I don't know whether I was like doing an Instagram challenge or like, there's this website called designmytattoo.com where don't know whether I was trying to do something for that, but I wanted this to look so cool, and it's like the one picture that didn't, it was a disappointing piece. Here's another mental health piece, like y'all must be seriously tired of these, but it's like, that's me. And like all this is meant to be my friends and family, and it's just like, people are really nice to me. Like, I don't know whether I'd call them my friends, because that's the thing about mental health. When you know you've got something, you know that it warps your reality, but you don't know how much and to what extent. And like, that's me, like aware of how nice people are, but I can't take it in, and it's like, that's the emptiness there. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I can't take it in, and I can see what they're doing is nice, but it's just, to me it registers as just like, oh, what a nice person, la-di-da. It's not like, wow, you actually care about me. Like, I go home and thinking like, oh, that's a nice gesture, guess that's the end of that. And it's just like, I'm probably not explaining this at all, but like, that's the image. Oh yeah, it's got like some text on the bottom which says, so many hearts, why is the love never enough? I should just like contact Shakespeare, like some sort of Ouija board, and send this to him. Like, he'd probably have a dope as heck time writing this up in the afterlife, because I like to think this is some Shakespeare level-ish right here. Oh, I don't remember making this. This is like a toxic as heck piece that has like lost its meaning over time. Like, it's a very concerning image. Like, I'm concerned just looking at it. Who knows what it means? I don't. This is a cool one. I really like this one, and like, it turns out good. It turns out good like in my eyes, but when I like take a picture on my phone and upload it, like the color really, it just doesn't look nice on camera. This is another really cool picture. It's like the Wendigo. I'm gonna see if I can like find the finished version, but like, I drew it and then like I completed it in like digital art, and then I like uploaded it. But when I was doing it, the skill set in my head didn't match what I had in mind. So like, while it came out really cool, it like looked like there were flames all around person, which was not the intention, but it still looked dope as heck, so I just went with it. Let people, leave a comment if you think you know what the meaning is, because I was like having very complex emotions, lots of complex and mixed emotions when I drew this that I didn't understand. I still don't completely 100% understand the meaning, but it has meaning somewhere. I just don't know what it is personally. Oh gosh. I don't know who I was drawing this for, but I was probably talking with one of my friends. It's just like, have an art dub. Good luck deciphering that. This one's another one of those deep emo pieces. It's like the love heart thing, like, oh, so many hearts, why is the love never enough? It's like how, it's my relationship with social media, and it like probably looks like one of those cheesy, oh, social media's bad, the internet's bad piece, but it's not. So after every single video camera, cell phone camera, recording device possible dying in this house, I've decided to like just move this onto a computer, just like cut out all the drama. I swear, like anytime I try to upload a video these days, everything dies. Regardless though, that looks like a cheesy social media piece, like, oh, social media's bad, blah blah blah, but it's not. It's just like, it's my personal relationship with how I use social media as like a form of escapism and like validation. Like, not because my life is so terrible at this, it's just like you're lacking something and you don't know what it is you're lacking, so you just go online to just like push it out of your head. This one here, it's like, it's one of those pictures where you wish it had turned out better than it did. Like, it turned out okay, it's just like, It's not at all how I wanted it to be. Oh, this next one, it's good. It's like the gay enterprise is scanning central. It's like when I was talking to my cousin, like they're a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and they're like significantly more gay than me. So like writing this thing, I was like, yo, I need your opinion. Does this come across at all microaggressionly? And like they were like giving me the opinion, like, yes, hello, we are the gays. So I like made fan art of them as a thank you.
Yes, hello, we are two gays. How may we be of assistance?
This next one, it's good. Granted, it's good. I actually really like this one, but it's just like it didn't turn out really how I wanted it to. So I powered it up onto like a million different photo editing apps, and like it came out better. It came out better for a change. This one's like an Instagram challenge. We were meant to do like this leopard thing and like our own interpretation on it. I don't like the way mine came out, so yeah. This next one's like a cute picture. Went horribly wrong. I got very demotivated, gave up trying to draw it. I think that speaks for itself. This next one is another disappointing. Like, I swear, I'm so disappointed in all my painted art. Like, I was trying to draw the night sky and like the reflection of the stars and like this mushroom creature's eyes, but it just didn't turn out right, you know. And like, I couldn't just put black paint on like the paper, because you know any artist will know how that's going to turn out. So I just gave up on that one too. Oh, this one was cool. Like, I was talking with my friend. I can't remember which friend I was talking to, but like we were having this really fun conversation. I was like drawing little faces to kind of like illustrate points. Like I was mimicking like the voices she's giving me, because she's like telling me something was going on, and I'm like, lol, I have the perfect image for this, and I'm like speed drawing all these faces. This one was an okay picture, but I didn't like how it turned out. And like you could probably see that when I take pictures of it and it comes up on camera, it doesn't come up at all how I wanted it to. So I think I did upload it and I did edit it, but it's just, I'm really bad at drawing landscapes, and I'm bad at drawing depth, as evidenced by this picture too, because like there's this group on Facebook, it's called Accidental Renaissance Paintings, where like people will upload a photo that they think could look like a Renaissance painting. Like someone uploaded this really nice picture of themselves in like a garden. Like all the artists in the group were drawing, it was that nice a photo. This one was after watching Princess Mononoke, and I wanted to draw like the little forest people, but like the paint was so thick. Not sure what this one means. Looks like it could have been a board game. Be interested to hear your interpretation. Oh, this one was like when I came home from work one day and I had this Instagram schedule going. I was like, oh, I have to upload art today to be consistent, because like everyone knows the algorithm, like if you don't upload every single day, the algorithm does not push you. So I was like kind of sad, because like I wanted to upload something and I didn't want to like lose my spot and like be forgotten by Instagram forever, so I just made this to illustrate how I was feeling, and I was just like, I'm dead today, and this is why. This is a piece, I don't know what it means. Here I am showing so you can glean some knowledge or information. This was character design. Like, I can't remember what it was for, but it was like, I had a really cool plan. I was gonna make it, and it was on like, I was gonna do all the things. This was a picture that didn't do well on Instagram, but like, it did really well on Reddit. Well, have you had your serotonin today? This is another one of those pictures that I banned with. It has deep meaning. Good luck guessing what it is though. This one was character design. It was like for this group chat that I'm no longer in. But we were designing this girl gang. Now like outlaws, because the law was being like really authoritarian and dystopian, and we're like, fuck you guys. This is a pole dancing comic. This was a piece I did at like midnight. I was like feeling a lot of things emotional, like I have all these feelings and I don't understand what they are, so I just like tried to paint them. Like I painted this at a frenzy, and I like woke up the next day and I looked down, I'm like, what on earth is this? Because like honestly it looks like a whole bunch of smudges, coloured smudges on paper. Like I was feeling like, oh, this is the next greatest thing, this is so awesome, when I drew it and it's just like not. This is more character design. I can't remember whether it was anything specific, but because this is a cheapy $3 Kmart book, a lot of the detail has faded. This is cool. This was like more character design for like a world, because I was world building and like
it's got these little NPCs, like the mushroom ones come out at night, like the little one-eyed plant thing, like yeah, his hair is like leaves photosynthesize, and they come out during the day and they like walk around the castle and do things, and like that tree mushroom looking thing down at the bottom is like the queen that sort of like guards the portal to the universe, and they're meant to be caretakers, and that like circle looking thing is meant to be like the icon for their world. And like I wish I'd done more with this, honestly. This was art planning, like I was sketching a few designs to see what I was going to draw next. Plot twist, I didn't draw any of them. This one was like sort of meme art, and it had a story, but I can't remember the story, so it's just turned into a meme when the art doesn't turn out like you wanted it to. This is Studio Ghibli fan art. I'm surprised no one's done any pin-up art of No Face, and I like the way the little leg came out with like the fishnet stocking, so it like inspired me to create like another piece of Studio Ghibli fan art. Later I'll see if I can find it and put it in here. This is like game design. This was another Instagram challenge. I really wish I could draw depth better. This one was like the dinosaur picture. Like this one was like, oh, have you had your serotonin today? But it was like, wholesome frog wishes you were happy. This last piece of art is like another one of those ones where you just like scribble out the outline on like your piece of paper, and then you upload it onto the computer, and like you do digital art. And like I made this recently, so I don't really want to give all the meaning, but it's just like I was trying to do the whole manifesting thing, but like I don't want to down talk manifesting, but I feel like with me personally, with my anxiety and like some of the mental stuff that I'm going through, it feels like when I manifest, it's just like my whole being goes, lol bitch, you're lying, it's not like that, and you know it's not like that, and my soul hurts because like I can't live a lie, and like my whole being knows that I'm lying to myself. And then like the thing that I was manifesting against comes true anyway, so it's like, oh, you did that for what? It's just like, so I was like trying to make art to like make my manifesting more permanent and more happening, like it didn't work out, but anyway. And like that's the last image of my sketchbook, because this sketchbook has lasted me like 2-3 years, and there's like only 2 pictures left, and they're probably going to be character design too, so that is that. I need a new sketchbook. Thank you for joining me for the What's in My Sketchbook thing. I will see you all next time if I ever make another video again.